What up, y'all? What's good? I just actually recorded my next podcast for next week for you guys. It'll be over emotional resilience, something I believe so much in. I don't know if y'all at work or whatever, but prayers out for everybody, man. I know there's a lot going on in the world, Nashville. Prayers out to everybody. I mean, it's a lot going on. So even the things that people don't see, that people deal with, prayers for you. So prayers are for everybody. I want to come on here live. I'm actually going to Toronto this weekend to speak at Rise. So if you're in Toronto, I'll see you soon. Rise San Diego, go there. Like the Rise events with my friend Rachel and Dave are incredible. So it's a women's conference, by the way, unless you go to Rise Business. But make sure you go because it's incredible. But I'll see you Toronto here soon. But I want to talk about this. I want to come on here real quick. What up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all. See the love. Thank you. What up, Jason? If you haven't listened to the podcast today, go listen to it. The link is down here, or just type in Trent Shelton straight up, episode 13. And if you're a new listener, you haven't listened to any of them, then go binge listen to all of them. But episode 13, this is one of my favorite things to talk about, like in the last year or two, is the word consistency. I just did a video on it as I was running outside in the rain. And the funny thing about it was, like, I check myself because, like, I listen to myself. I do. Like, I like to listen and be like, okay, are you doing what you preaching? And so it was raining today. I actually told my producer, Shane, because he wanted to run. I was like, hey, man, it's raining tomorrow. We'll just get in later. So that was my excuse. Like, I have, like, excuses, Trent. I have, like, make the word respect your greatness, Trent, right here. And they'll be introduced to you on the next podcast, by the way. But, like, so make excuses, Trent was like, it's raining. It was really, like, drizzling. A little bit more than a drizzle, but it wasn't like something bad. But it was like, it's raining. You can just do it tomorrow. You're doing it in Toronto. Just run later. Who's going to know? Nobody's going to know. It's not like you can pay to go run. And so I was like, yeah, I just do it tomorrow. And then make the world respect your greatness. Trent was like, hey, turn on today's podcast. And so I was listening to today's podcast, and immediately, I was like, oh my gosh, like I got to go run. I got to go run in the drizzle. It's just drizzling. Like, make the world respect your greatness. Trent was like, it's just drizzling, bro. A drizzle is going to keep you from running. A drizzle? That's it. For like Allen Iverson. Practice. You talking about practice, man. A drizzle. And so I put on my shoes. I went for my run because this popped up. And I'm encouraging you to go listen to the podcast. It will change your mind when it comes to consistency. I promise you. There's nobody well, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say that. But I've never heard anybody talk about consistency this simple, this effective, that's going to change your mindset. Blow your mind. And it's so simple. But it reminded me of this, okay? And this is the whole point of the podcast, is 40 minutes of it. But so many of us, we say that we care about something. And I know it's going to strike your heart a little bit, make you uncomfortable. I get it. But so many of us say we care about this, we care about our dreams, we care about all these things. And that can be true. It's either one or two things. Either you're lying, or you don't understand how much it's cost you not showing up and being consistent with your life. One of my greatest superpowers has been consistency. You know, I've struggled with inconsistency in other areas in my life. You know, I'm not a perfect person, but one of the things that I've been consistent with is my message of rehab time for the last decade. And it's made me become a go-to person. It's made me trustworthy. The thing that happened today, the thing that popped up when I listened to my own self and I hold myself accountable, it was like, bruh, if a drizzle can stop you from going to run, something that you truly love because you value your health, if a drizzle can stop you from going to run, how important is your health really? Yeah, you really don't care about it. If a drizzle can stop you, you really don't care about it. So I said, you know what, you're right. You're right, Trent. And so I went out and I ran 4 miles. It was incredible. I felt great doing it. I made the video on my Instagram. You can go look at it. And I felt great. And that's the thing, man. We don't have commitment. We don't have consistency problems, man. We don't, because a lot of y'all are consistent at things that you don't like. Some of y'all are consistent in a relationship. Some of you consistent at being around friends that ain't loyal to you. Some of you consistent at going to a job that you hate. Some of you consistent of like picking up your dog's poop every single day, which you probably ain't like, changing your kids' diapers. Like, you consistent at so much stuff, so many things. And your reason is because, oh, my life matters. It depends on it. Or I care, like, I have no other choice. Well, when you have that same mindset with your dreams and your vision, like with your life becoming the greatest you, with your health, whatever it is for you, when it's like, I have no other choice, you're going to find a way. You're going to find a way to be consistent. The problem is a lot of people just talk that fluff talk. A lot of people just talk about it on Instagram because they want to post it and showing people that I'm an entrepreneur. Like, look at me. Like, I post all the quotes. I'm a solopreneur. Look what I'm doing. And when inconvenience shows up, commitment gets exposed. When inconvenience shows up, consistency gets exposed. So the question that I would ask you to ask yourself is, does it really mean that much to me? And this, if you have some big goal and big vision, ask yourself this question. Who do I have to be consistently to make that thing happen? Because maybe you might not want to be it. On a simple form of me running, like I know to meet a goal that I have for a half marathon or my 10K or whatever, I know who I have to be every single day consistently as a runner. I know I have to be. And if I'm not consistent, I'm not going to reach it. And so I have to ask myself, do I really want to go through that to get this? Because when the reward is strong enough, you'll hear this on the next week episode. When the reward is strong enough, when the reward is great enough, the struggle is never strong enough. Okay, so that's it, man. When it comes to consistency, you don't have a consistency problem. You have a commitment problem. That's it. Because if you do something every single day, you're consistent. Y'all get that? I just think it's pretty to the point. If you do something every single day, you're consistent. So you telling me you like changing your child's diapers every single day? You telling me you like that? I don't like doing that with Marley. Her poops be, she be having some grown, just gives me nightmares thinking about it. But I do it. Why? Because I care. Obviously, I know if I don't do it, what's going to happen? I understand that. I understand what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You guys, and I don't want to give too much away because I really want you to listen to the 40-minute podcast. Just listen. Please go listen to it. But the reason why you're consistent at certain things because you understand vividly what's going to happen if you don't show up. That's it. Or what's going to happen if you don't do it, or you feel like your life depends on it, and you consistently do it. Like same thing with health, right? People say, I can't be consistent with my health, and then when you go to the doctor and the doctor says, hey, if you don't take care of your health, you're going to die, or you're going to, you have this sickness that's going on, and then you turn it on, be like, okay, cool, I can take care of my health now. Like what changed? What changed is the mindset of understanding that your life depends on it. And so when you operate in your greatness, it's like my life depends on it. My life depends on me showing up every single day for rehab time. It does. It does. There's days where I don't feel like coming to the office. There's days where I don't feel like recording a podcast. There's days when I don't feel like going to speak. There's days when I don't feel like it. But I don't let, which you'll learn in next week's podcast, I don't want to let my emotions control my life. I don't let my emotions dictate how hard I go every single day. Because emotions are just emotions. Just because I don't feel like it doesn't mean I can't show up and conquer it. That's emotions. And so many of us, we let these emotions control our life over and over and over. Like, oh, I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to do it. And you live an inconsistent life. You come with an on and off switch. That's why one day is this, the next day is that. That's why people don't know what they can get from you. The reason why people come to certain people or you go to certain places is because they're consistent. You know exactly what they're going to deliver. You trust them to deliver. The reason why you buy a certain pair of shoes that you like, you trust that they're going to be comfortable. You trust they're going to be dope. The reason why you go to certain restaurants, you trust that the food's going to be good. The reason why you go to certain places to get your eyebrows done, your lashes done, your edge up, your haircut, your hair done is because you know what that person's going to deliver. Like, just think if you went to a person that gave your edge up and they did it great one time, and then the next time they pushed your edge up back, you wouldn't go there no more. They're inconsistent. You go to consistency, not always talent. You go to consistency. And when you realize that, your life will change forever. That's all I want to talk about. I'm about to get off of here. I got to get back to work, but go listen to the podcast, straight up podcast. Go listen to it. It's free information. And listen, with my podcast, I'm not trying to compare myself to other people. At all. But I'll tell you this. I will say for myself that I'm giving you guys information that people putting courses in charge for. Like, I'm just giving you information. Here you go. Take it or leave it. It might be for you. It might not be for you. It might be for someone that you know. But at the end of the day, I just see way too many people, again, you consistent online. You consistent online talking about it and typing about it, but results show. Results show. What you do behind closed doors will show. What you do in the dark will come to the light. And people look at that as like such a negative thing. It's not. It's positive. What I do in the dark will come to the light. So when you see the results, Oh, wow. Okay, I see what he's doing behind the scenes. So y'all get that, man. Y'all get that. So let's get it. Push yourselves for greater. And it's your life. I mean, at the end of the day, you can do what you want to do. It's your life. But don't complain about the results that you get if you ain't put in the work that you need to put in. Don't complain when your dreams give you hobby results when you treat your dreams like a hobby. Please don't. I'm not tired. I'm just tired of people not. Only thing I'm tired of is people not stepping up to the plate. That's what I'm tired of. I'm not tired at all. At all. I'm tired of people not being consistent with their life. I'm tired of people on social media just talking about it. I'm tired of people pretending it. I'm tired of people just doing that. That's what I'm tired of because it's getting out of hand. It is. When you going to live it? That's all I got to say. When you going to live it? When you going to live it? Go listen to the Straight Up Podcast. Let's get it. Yep. Appreciate it. Peace, peace, peace. Let's go.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.